Okay, we're back outside. I'm walking through the front yard. Got a nice little set of trees right there. I'm gonna walk on back. Hopefully I'm not bouncing you around too much. There's the first air conditioner. And the second. It's like an oldie but a goodie. And they've got that very well done so that you don't have stuff growing. Here's that patio that we saw out from the basement. And walk it over here, and here's a little bit of space up under the upper deck. There is not stairs coming from that upper deck down here, but they are here. I'm going to walk out to the dock. I don't know if you can see the lake very well in here or not, but you can see the water quite well from my angle. It's really quiet back up in here. This is fairly flat to walk down. I wouldn't say it's totally flat, but it's pretty darn flat. You could drive about any lawnmower on this and not have too much trouble. There is a spot that kind of goes downhill right here to this lower space, but we've got some crepe myrtles. Yeah, it looks like a fire pit. And here's looking back up at the house from close to the dock. Looks like this dock needs a little bit of work right here, but the bottom looks much better. We're going to walk down here and see how this is. Hopefully I don't... So, the water back here is a little bit mucky. I mean, I'm sure it just doesn't get a lot of movement. It's got a bit of growth. And it's basically just a inlet that you can get in and out of. The water looks very shallow here. I wouldn't say it's more than a couple of feet. There's some fish. I don't know if you can see them or not. Right in there, there's some fish hanging out. You probably don't care about that, but they do have a lift of sorts. But I would say that's probably just going to hold like a small vessel, like maybe, just looking at the motor, that motor looks pretty small. It probably would take a small fishing boat. They have it connected together like that because they don't have a piece down in the water that usually attaches to the running boards and such. But the water is quite shallow, and there's quite a bit of vegetation growing down here. It's not that that couldn't be fixed. It's not that it couldn't be dredged, but I don't expect it to be terribly deep. I don't know how deep it is further back. You certainly get out onto the lake from here, but again, it doesn't look like it's very deep. It's about maybe 2 feet right here. I don't know if you can see where there's not a reflection, but it doesn't look very deep at all. So, and it's not really wide. So I don't think a pontoon boat would fit in here. You might could build it out a little wider, but I don't know. From a dock standpoint, I don't think this is the best option. This grease looks really old, but that might just be a minor thing. But you probably could catch some fish back here, I think. I'm going to go back up the hill, and give you kind of a look of what I'm seeing here as I walk through. And I think we'll call it a day. Just give you a visual of these stairs. These stairs do feel very sturdy. They just got they need to be pressure washed. And then there's this. looks like it just needs a repair of some sort. So, all right. You've got all the info.